Hi guys, and welcome back to Chef's Choice. The rehearsals in Kiev start tomorrow, so I wanted to quickly talk about what I'm expecting the staging to be like for the first semi-final. Let's see how much I get right. Also, just a heads up, I'll be starting a new job next week, so I probably won't be able to do as many videos as I would like to do about my opinions on the rehearsals. I will try my best, but the worst case would be that I can only make a video at the end of the week after the second rehearsals. Though I hope that won't be the case. Anyway, if you want to see these upcoming videos, just subscribe to my channel. But now here's what I expect or maybe wish to see in the first semi-final. Sweden. I guess they will do something similar to the national final and we might see a return of the treadmill, which has worked great at Melodifestivalen. I just hope they switch up the choreography enough that it isn't just a copy of what we've already seen. For people seeing it the first time it would be a great surprise, but for all of us that have been watching the videos on YouTube for months now, it would be underwhelming. Georgia. I was skeptical after the national final performance because I thought the backdrop scenes were too literal. I think the song works better in a more reduced surrounding. Give Tamara the chance to shine for herself. She has a great presence and will look stunning, and she can portray the meaning of the song well enough on her own. Australia. I don't know what to expect of Australia because they really surprised me last year. I love the song, but it definitely needs a strong visual framework to gather people's attention. I would like to see Isaiah maybe stand on a platform to give it some three-dimensionality, and the floor animations that might even reach over this platform and try to swallow him, but his voice creates this safe zone around him where he can breathe. I don't know. Albania. If her live performances in Amsterdam, for instance, are a sign, then Lindita will probably be dressed quite revealingly, which I don't think is necessary and rather distracts from the song that is already hard to grasp. The motion graphics will probably be similar to the music video, starting quite cold and ethereal and getting more dramatic towards the end. Belgium. Blanche has done a TV performance of the song where she had 3 dancers on stage that had a very strange choreography that had nothing to do with what I was expecting based on the music video. So how can she sing She's All Alone in the Danger Zone when there are 3 dancers with her? So I hope that was a one-time deal and not a sign of her staging in Kiev. I would like to see the style of the video translated to the stage animations. Only her and shapes of light around her, maybe even an actual ball of light flying around somehow. She can only impress if she can bring the emotions to life that we felt watching the video. Montenegro. That's going to be all about the dancing. I'm expecting a dress reveal moment, starting with him in a gown that gets ripped off so he can dance. His hair will be the focal point of the performance and the only thing people will remember, but it will be entertaining. Finland. I wouldn't change up too much from the national final performance. I'm imagining waves of dark blue water with them in the center, but all a little bit brighter. I just hope the singer doesn't look as much like a grieving widow. I know black is their color, but there are better dresses she could wear, even black ones. A better haircut and less dark eye makeup, and everything looks more appealing. I get that the content of the song is painful, but I think it would be more approachable if we felt more of the love she had for the person before she lost him. There's also beauty in these dark emotions that they need to bring out, in my opinion. Azerbaijan. Honestly, I have no idea what to expect. After the performance in Amsterdam, I was shocked about her styling choices. I felt no connection to the song. With the shiny silver suit and this hard haircut, she looked like a tacky mannequin in a store. So I hope they'd go another way with the staging, because I like the song. Portugal. From what I've heard, they're planning to have him on a small circle surrounded by the crowd and go quite minimalistic in the lighting. This might work for this kind of song, but what I'm afraid of is that it won't get the people on board that didn't like the song before. To pick them up, I think there needs to be just some form of visual appeal to it. Maybe just something simple like Franz from Sweden last year. But please don't put a single spotlight on him and nothing else. I really want people to feel the beauty of this amazing song, and for that it needs a little visual support. Greece. I don't know what it will look like, but it will be a well choreographed show, and a lot of glitter and shiny dresses. She will surely use all 5 people that are possible to have on stage with her, and they will do anything to push this kind of basic song to its full potential. Poland. As opposed to Georgia, I feel like it might be good to be more literal in the performance. She sings about animal cruelty, but most people won't get the message of the song if they don't see it. And even though I personally like that they didn't choose to show animals being treated badly in her performance so far, I feel like she would get more votes if the message comes across more clearly. Otherwise, I don't think it can qualify. Moldova, please don't bring the wedding party back. I hope they keep it light and casual like they did in Amsterdam, where I started to actually like it. The song alone is already very in your face, so they shouldn't overdo it in the staging, in my opinion. Iceland. I hope Svala doesn't get stuck in the 80s like she was in the national final. Rather take from there what is needed and bring it to 2017. And I hope that she has at least a couple of background singers to support her for the one moment of the song where it feels like a key change is coming but nothing happens. It feels very anticlimactic, so she needs as much vocal support to give it a push at that point. Czech Republic. Just wear underwear. That's all I hope for. Cyprus. Hovik for sure will have a female dancer with him on stage. I imagine it to be more or less black and white, a lot of focus on choreography. While I do hope for a surprise where they play with gravity in some way, I'm not sure that it's going to happen. But for me the only chance to do well is by having a really captivating and surprising moment. Armenia. Shroud us in mystery somehow. This will have a big focus on building up dramaturgy that gets from soft and mysterious to very dramatic and sharp. I'm expecting 5 dancers, maybe acting as her shadows or something. This song is the chance to give us an edgy contemporary dance routine, while Artvik herself is sometimes a part of it and sometimes not. Slovenia. So late in the final there's no way that he can impress with this song, no matter what he does on stage. Even though it's a very nice and harmonious song, it's just not interesting enough. And somehow I'm afraid there might be background dancers doing a choreography that has no connection to him at all. Latvia. The moment to wake us all up, either with her screechy voice or with a flashy show. It will qualify for sure because it stands out and is refreshing, but I hope they will find something a little more original than the Suicide Squad theme that they had in the international final. I want them to show me that they actually are as original as their style of music. So these are my wishes or expectations for the first semi-final. We'll see tomorrow and on Monday how much actually will come through. What do you think? Do you agree? Or do you want to see something different than I do? Tell me in the comments below. And if you want to see my predictions for the second semi-final and my opinion on the actual rehearsals, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. For now, thank you so much for watching and goodbye.